Hello and welcome. Today we are analyzing the KCSE 2025 Computer Studies Paper 1. In this video, I will start by breaking down how the paper was set, then analyze marks distribution by topic and by form, before finally discussing the questions and expected answers based on Kennex standards. This analysis is useful for candidates, teachers, and future KCSE Computer Studies students. KCSE 2025 Computer Studies. Paper 1 is a 100-mark theory paper. Section A is compulsory and carries 40 marks. Section B carries 60 marks, where candidates answer question 16 and any other 3 questions. The paper tested knowledge, understanding, application, and analysis across all 4 years. Let us now look at how marks were distributed. Form 1 topics contributed about 23 marks, mainly from Introduction to Computers, Computer Systems, and Operating Systems. This shows Kennex still values strong foundations. Form 2 topics contributed 21 marks. Databases, internet and email, and data security were tested. Interestingly, spreadsheets and desktop publishing did not appear. Form 3 topics dominated the paper with 49 marks. Data representation, programming, data processing, and system development were heavily tested. This confirms that Form 3 content is the backbone of KCSE Computer Studies. Form 4 topics contributed 22 marks, mainly from networking, applications of ICT, ICT impacts, and careers in ICT. From this paper, 3 things are clear. 1. Form 3 topics carry the most weight. 2. Programming and data representation remain examiner favorites. 3. Understanding concepts is more important than memorizing definitions. Section A tested acronyms, operating systems, security, word processing, databases, internet services, and system development concepts. Most questions required brief, direct answers. Question 16 focused on programming logic and flowcharts. Other questions tested robotics and networking, data representation and number systems, system development and errors, CPU registers, and ICT applications. To succeed in computer studies, master Form 3 topics, practice programming logic, and always answer precisely. If you found this analysis helpful, like, share, and subscribe. Now let us dive into the model answers per question.
Alright, let's dive into the questions. Your presenter is Teacher Guru. Here we go. This is KCSE 2025 paper 1. We shall begin with section A. The first question in section A: write each of the following computer-based acronyms in full. Roman A, TFT. What is TFT in full? TFT stands for thin film transistor. That is what TFT stands for in full. LED, that is light emitting diodes. LED, light emitting diodes. And then we have this MIME. MIME stands for multi-purpose internet mail extension. Multi-purpose internet mail extension. Let's go to question number 2. What are the advantages of command line interface operating system? 2 advantages of command line interface operating system. 1 is that these kind of operating systems use less memory. Command line operating systems use less memory and less processing power in comparison to graphical based operating systems. Similarly, another advantage is that they are faster in execution for experienced users. Those people who have enough experience in using them, they'll find that they take a very short time in execution. Question number 3: Functional differences between the OCR and OMR. The differences between optical character reader and optical mark reader in terms of functionality. One is that the optical character reader reads printed and handwritten character. OCR, in terms of function, it reads printed and handwritten characters, whereas on the other hand the OMR, optical mark reader, detects shaded marks on pre-designed forms. On to question number 4. State the characteristics of second generation computers in each of the following aspects. Characteristics of second generation computers with regards to programming language. What is this language that the second generation computers used? Now, characteristics of second generation computers is that when it comes to the language, they used the assembly language. That is one. Now, another characteristic with regards to storage media. Second generation computers used magnetic tapes. On to question number 5. Reasons why Peter's password is not good. A good choice. He used his name Peter as a password. Why is this not a good choice for a password? One is that the name Peter is easily predictable. The name Peter as a password you can easily predict or guess, and therefore this is not a good reason for using it as a password. And 2, it's also based on personal information. He has used his name, and this is personal information, therefore it's not suitable as a password. On to question number 6. We want to distinguish or differentiate between these two words. One is phishing and another is pharming as used in computer security. What's the difference between phishing and pharming? We're saying that phishing, this is where a user is tricked into giving their personal details through fake messages. You receive fake messages requesting for personal details, and when you get tricked and you respond to these fake messages, that is what we refer to as phishing. Whereas pharming refers to where a user is redirected through fake websites without their knowledge. Here, on one hand, fake messages, on the other hand, it's redirected through fake websites. That is the difference between phishing and pharming. Now, on to question number 7, the formula that can be used to obtain the value 9, that is in word processing. It uses all functions must begin with equal sign, sum, left, and part B to obtain 50 equal sign product above. On to question number 8, circumstances that necessitate the use of the following. Ruler tab settings in word processing. What is that circumstances that can allow someone to use right tab? That is right tab, it aligns text to the right of the margin. If you want to align text to the right of the margin, you'll use right tab in the ruler settings. And if you on the same ruler tab settings, when do you use decimal tab? It helps you to align numbers by a decimal point. Right tab aligns text on the right. Decimal tab aligns text based on the decimal point. On to question number 9. Circumstances that necessitate the use of yes, no data type in database application. When do you use yes, no data type in database application? We use this when data has only two outcomes or two states, e.g. paid or not paid, female or male, on or off. Those are circumstances when the outcome of data is in two states. On to question number 10. Functions of the controls as used in database form. When do we use this control? Command prompt, command button. We use it to execute commands like save or delete. Navigation button is used to move between records. These are types of controls in a database. Navigation helps you to move between records, while command button helps you to execute commands. Benefits of using document review method during data collection system development. Document review as a method of data collection, one is that it saves time, and two, it also provides accurate historical data. Three, benefits of using document review is that it's also cost effective, saves time, provides accurate historical data, and is cost effective. Question number 12. Zawadi being employed in a cloud-based company. Some of the skills she's expected to demonstrate is: one is data management, two, cybersecurity awareness, three, technical troubleshooting skills. Data management, cybersecurity awareness, and technical troubleshooting skills. These are some of the skills the award is expected to demonstrate. Question number 13. The role of the following internet services. A, the role of telnet. This helps you to log in remotely. And the role of the news group is to help you discuss online discussion forums. Question number 14. The difference between real-time and time-sharing operating systems. Difference between real-time and time-sharing operating systems. We are saying that one is that real-time, the response comes immediately. This is where the response is immediate. On the other hand, when we're talking about time sharing, we are saying that the CPU allocates tasks to time sharing allocates CPU time to multiple users, so two or more users can be able to share. The last question in section A, functions the following components in an email. One, we are saying that the function for a mailer is to send and receive emails. And then the function of a mail server is to store user emails. Mail server stores user emails. The mailer sends and receives emails. The mail server manages email services or email transmission from one end to another, while the mailbox stores user emails. And that is section A of KCSE 2025 paper 1. Thank you so much. I'll be looking forward to discussing part B of KCSE 2025 paper 1. I hope this video is helpful and can guide our dear learners and teachers as well. Thank you.
That's all for Section A of the KCSE 2025 Computer Studies Paper 1. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to check out my next short where we'll dive into Section B. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and share it with your classmates and study groups. It really helps the channel grow and reach more.